Hello boys and girls. Today we're going to be learning about an inventor called Leonardo da Vinci. He came up yesterday in our mind map and I thought it'd be interesting to find some more information out about him. As well as that, we're going to have a go at sketching in the style of Leonardo da Vinci, the designer and inventor. You're going to need this sheet out of your pack or from the website. If not, you can just have a blank piece of paper and have a go at drawing the flying machine all by yourself. But if you can print it out or get it out of your pack, then we're going to draw the other half together. But first of all, we need to learn who Leonardo da Vinci was. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was a Renaissance inventor, and Renaissance is a period of time, a bit like Tudor was the period of time that the houses were built in the Great Fire of London. So this is the Renaissance period, and he was an inventor. He was an artist, a scientist, and an inventor who lived in Italy. He was born in 1452 and died in 1519. And this time period was called the Renaissance. And it was a time when many changes were happening, many advances in education, science, art, literature, and music. So it was definitely a changing time, and Leonardo da Vinci was vital in these changes. Da Vinci is sometimes called the Renaissance man. This is because he was a master of many different areas. So he wasn't just an inventor, he was a painter, a sculptor, an architect. That word there from last time where that's somebody who designs buildings. An engineer, a scientist, an inventor, and even a writer. So he was a very, very busy man in this period of time. And Leonardo da Vinci is considered by many people to be one of the most intelligent people. So that means one of the most clever people of all time. So they think he was very, very intelligent. Leonardo da Vinci is most famous for painting the Mona Lisa. And this is displayed in a museum in France, and lots of people visit this around the world. You might have seen this before. It's a very famous painting. Leonardo da Vinci was also famous for his sketches of his different inventions. And this is the sketch of his helical air screw, which is very much like a propeller of a modern day helicopter. So they believe that modern day helicopters came from some of Da Vinci's early sketches. He sketched many other design inventions such as a diving suit, a machine gun, an armed chariot, and this, the Leonardo da Vinci flying machine. It's one of his famous sketches, and this is the sketch we're going to be working on today. Wow, it's beautiful. Now, we don't actually know if this was ever built or ever did fly. We don't believe it did because, as we know, the first successful flight was by the Wright brothers much later on in 1903. But this sketch may have helped the design by the Wright brothers. So this was a sketch by Leonardo da Vinci called The Flying Machine. Now we're going to have a go at completing Da Vinci's sketch. We're going to have a go at making it symmetrical and matching up the wings of the design. I've got my sharp pencil ready and my sheet. I've blown it up just so you guys can see a little bit clearer on the camera. Remember, if you haven't got the other half of the sketch, you can always just have a go at sketching it from my video. Just pause it on the original flying machine. Good luck and try your best. Miss Four's going to have a go now. Okay, so here's the first half of Da Vinci's sketch, and I'm going to make a symmetrical image on the other side. So I'm going to use his sketch to help me draw on the other side. Now I'm just going to do a little bit, boys and girls, and then you can carry on all by yourself. Here we go. So I'm having a look how far this has come out. You can kind of use your fingers to help you. So this comes out 1 finger space, like Miss Ford. And then it goes up a little bit higher. And this one's a little bit wider. Look on the other side. That's it. And when I'm sketching, I'm doing short strokes like this, rather than doing thick, hard lines. I'm doing short little brush strokes. And then if I make any errors, it's easier to fix. And carry on. I'm going to go across the top and sort of lightly roll my pencil over and stop in line. You can kind of use your ruler, your pencil, a bit like a ruler. So it's a freehand sketch, but using the symmetricalness of the other side to help us with our design. Now, it doesn't matter if you get it wrong, just try your best. That's what Miss Ford always says, especially with drawing, because it can be super tricky. Short strokes. So I can see that that one is a little bit narrow, so I can go back and just change it a little bit because I did those super short strokes. And this one's going to come up a little bit higher. That's it. Okay, so that's the bottom of our flying machine, which I would call the tail. And then I'm going to complete the other side. It's going to be symmetrical. So this is going to run up the other side and then out here. You can have the same bit. I'm coming out, using the design to really help me on following the lines across. Oh, this one comes out a bit further. I just use my finger to give me a hand. And then it's going to go down, across like that. Then I'm going to use my finger to sort of help me. Now, first time, because it's my first time doing quite a large part of the wing, I'm just going to do it really faint. You might not even be able to see it on my camera because I'm doing it so faint. And the reason I'm doing so faint is because if I get it wrong, I can try again. So I'm going really faint, and I'm just using my finger to help me measure. And then I think it's going to come back down, or maybe I went a little bit high, so that's okay. Because I went so faint, I can correct it. And then, oh, sorry I'm being so quiet, boys and girls. It's because I'm concentrating so well. That's what happens sometimes when we're working so hard. Let's count how many ribs we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the main one, so 7. And we're going to go over here. And I've just done that really lightly. You might not even be able to see that. I'm just going to bring it closer so you can see those light pencil marks I've done. And it's fine that I haven't pressed on really hard because I'm not finished yet. So then I'm going to take this part and I'm going to match it up to the top, and it slowly gets narrower and it comes to a point. And then the rest of it comes down, and then I'm going to slowly loop and loop and loop. 1, 2, 3, yeah, and then loop 4, 5, 6, and 7. I might just need to push that one a little bit further out. That's it. Oh, Miss Ford, you are trying hard, and it doesn't matter if you get it wrong because you're trying your best. I'm going to slowly go up through the creases. Now I'm going to push on a little bit harder this time because I know where my marks are. And then this one is going to come in. That's a curved in. And then you're going to go back through and add the little details. and come down. This is having to concentrate really carefully. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake, because it's our first time working in the style of Leonardo da Vinci. We're not working in the style of Miss Ford, we're working in the style of Leonardo da Vinci. So it's new for everyone. And then now, when you're a bit happier with where things are, you can just sort of go and push on a little bit harder, just to make sure they're a bit clearer. Okay, so it's a good start. There's lots and lots of details to add in, all these parts. So I'm going to let you guys carry on now. Oh, I missed a bit over here. Oh, I can't stop, boys and girls. I'm just enjoying myself so much. So add in all of those detail parts at the top. You might want to go nice and slow. And I can't wait to see what you do and how your design looks working in the style of Leonardo da Vinci. Good luck, everyone, and I can't wait for you to send it to me. Bye.